That spark shower right, there's a 4-inch cordless cutoff saw eating through steel. 10 tools today, including a pole sander that save your shoulders on any ceiling job. Hit subscribe. Let's get into it. Let's start small and useful. This is a ratcheting tubing cutter built for anything from 1/4 inch up to 7/8. So PVC, PPR pipe, even plastic hose. The ratchet is the trick here. Instead of spinning the whole tool around the pipe like an old school cutter, you just squeeze the handle repeatedly in a tight space, and it closes down and slices clean. 2 cutting heads and 1 body, so you're covered on more sizes than you'd expect from something this small. Con? It's plastic and light, tubing only. Don't try it on copper. But under a sink or behind a wall, it's the tool that actually fits. Now here's one that satisfies something in your brain. The WEICON spiral cable stripper is built for thick cable, round cuts, longitudinal cuts, or a full spiral strip in one pass, up to 40 gauge. That control knob sets your cutting depth from 0 to 3 millimeters in 1/10 steps, so you're never nicking the copper underneath. And there's a locking system that stops the blade snapping if you get it wrong. It's German-made, and it shows. Con? It's a specialist tool. If you're not doing electrical work regularly, it's overkill. Quick one though. Which of these 10 have you actually seen sitting on a shelf in a real store? Now, this is the one for anyone building real furniture. Cordless Biscuit joiner runs on an 18-volt Makita battery, and it cuts a clean slot for a wood biscuit at any angle from 0 to 90 degrees, with 6 depth settings, so you're matching the joint to the stock you're using. Glue a biscuit into 2 slots like these, and you get a joint stronger and better aligned than most butt joints without dowels or a pocket hole jig. It comes with 80 biscuits in the box, so you're not buying more before your first project's even done. Con? It's a single-purpose tool. If you don't build furniture, it'll sit on a shelf. But if you do, it's one of those tools that changes how you work. Okay, this is the one that got my attention. 4-inch cordless cutoff tool, brushless motor, 18,000 RPM, and it runs on a DeWalt 20-volt battery if you're already in that ecosystem. Swap the wheel, and it goes through wood, metal, plastic, tile, even stone. This is basically a mini angle grinder that fits in one hand. It ships with 4 blades, so you're not stuck waiting on an order the second you need a different material. Con? At full RPM, battery life drops fast, so keep a spare charged. But for quick cuts where dragging out the big saw feels like overkill, this thing is addictive. Cheap one, but genuinely useful. 32-in-1 precision screwdriver set, fully magnetic, with Torx, Phillips, flathead, and Penelope bits for opening up phones and laptops. It comes in an eyeglass repair kit too, so tiny screws on frames don't end up lost in the carpet. I've used mine on a PS5 controller and a camera body, and the bits just don't strip. Con? It's precision only. Don't reach for this on anything bigger than electronics. But at this price, every drawer in the house should have one. This one solves a very specific headache. It's a 1/2-inch offset extension wrench, and it comes with 4 socket adapters plus a drill adapter. So it reaches bolts that are tucked behind something else entirely, tight brackets, awkward frames, anywhere a straight ratchet just can't line up. The offset head lets you work around an obstruction instead of through it. Con? It's a specialty reach tool, not a daily driver, so it lives in the drawer until you need it. But when you need it, nothing else in the box does the job. This next one is basically 18 tools stuffed into a flashlight. 800 lumens, rechargeable off solar or USB, with a magnetic base, so it sticks to anything metal while you work hands-free. But the party trick is what's built into the tail end: a seatbelt cutter, a window breaker, a 1600 milliamp power bank to top up your phone, an electric lighter, 120 decibel alarm, even a compass. It's the one thing I'd actually want in a glove box, a camping bag, or just a kitchen drawer for when the power goes out. Con? With that many features, it's not the brightest single-purpose flashlight out there. But as an emergency kit in one hand, it's excellent. for anyone doing actual mechanic work, this is the set. A flex head ratcheting wrench set, 8 to 19 millimeters, and every head swaps out. So one handle covers a huge range instead of you digging through a full wrench roll. The flex head pivots up to 180 degrees, so it reaches bolts at an angle a rigid wrench just can't approach. Con? Interchangeable heads means small parts you can misplace if you're not careful with the case. But once you've used a flex head set, going back to fixed wrenches feels like a step backward. This next one folds down to fit in a pocket, which is the whole selling point. It's an 18-in-1 wire stripper, gauge notches from 6 down to 16, a built-in crimper, and an M4 nut driver right on the handle. Fold it shut, and it's the size of a multi-tool, not a full pouch of pliers. Con? Folding always costs you a little leverage, so it's not the tool for heavy gauge wire. But for a glove box or a service bag, it's hard to beat. And I saved my favorite for last. This is a drywall and popcorn ceiling sander. And the reason it's last is the pole. It extends, so you're sanding a ceiling standing on the floor instead of balanced on a ladder with dust falling in your face. 8.5 amps, 7 speeds from 800 up to 1800 RPM, an LED ring around the pad, so you can actually see the surface you're working, and it hooks straight up to a shop vac through the dust port, so you're not breathing any of it either. Con? It's corded, and that hose plus the cable means you're managing more cable than you'd like. But if you've ever sanded a ceiling the old way, you'll understand why this earns its spot. That's all 10. Every link is down in the description. If I'm picking 2 to actually buy, it's the drywall sander and that cutoff tool. Tell me which one earns a spot in your toolbox, and I'll see you in the next one.